The Middle East did not fall into chaos in a single moment. It slipped into it. One missile at a time, one shadow strike at a time, one decision away from total war. It began quietly, then escalated into something the world could no longer ignore. In the darkness above Tel Aviv and Tehran, the sky became a battlefield. Missiles cut through the night like burning spears, while defense systems lit up the horizon in bursts of fire. Sirens replaced sleep. Shelters replaced homes. And fear became routine. Every strike carried the same message. This is not over. But the real war was not only in the skies, it was in the shadows. In Lebanon, rockets added pressure from the north. In Syria, airstrikes and supply lines blurred into silent warfare. In Iraq and Yemen, proxy groups expanded the battlefield far beyond borders. Israel and Iran were no longer just enemies. They were commanders of a regional chessboard where every piece was armed. What looked like distance was actually connection. Every front pulling the region closer to collapse. But what terrified the world most was not the missiles already launched.
It was the ones that had not been. Iran's nuclear program became the invisible trigger point. Israel saw an existential threat. Iran saw survival. And between those two realities, diplomacy began to break. Every strike on nuclear-linked sites, every retaliation, brought both nations closer to a line that could not be uncrossed. One miscalculation was all it would take. At the peak of escalation, something changed. Back channels opened, allies applied pressure, and the strikes slowed. Not because peace had arrived, but because exhaustion had. A fragile ceasefire emerged. Not built on trust, but on fear of what came next. Because everyone understood something unspoken. If this war expanded one more step, it would not remain original. Today, the silence is not peace. It is suspension. Missiles are still in stockpiles. Proxy forces are still positioned. And nuclear tension still hangs in the air, like a storm that has not yet broken. The war did not end. It paused, waiting for the next trigger. And so the Middle East stands in a strange calm, where one decision can restart everything.
One missile, one strike, one misunderstanding. Because in this war between Israel and Iran, peace is never permanent. It is only temporary silence between explosions. Like and subscribe to the Dominion Archive for more detailed explanation